All right, good morning WGT golf fans. This is Straight Up Green from Blood and Fire Golf Club in WGT Golf. Today we are going to learn how to drive the ball long and what it means, your various settings on your driver when you hit the ball and why you would do it. So this is going to be a bit of a long tip of the month, so straddle up, let's go. First of all, I'm on the practice, Pebble Beach practice. I am on the second hole, par 5, because it has a nice long fairway. I made sure I put the settings on low winds. I've got some low winds here, and I'm using my abilities, so don't be surprised if I hit some long drives. So there's 4 settings I want to really cover with you today. 4 different settings. That is the flat ball, the full backspin, the topspin, and what I call 4 clicks, which I think is the optimum setting to get your ball down there long. And we'll cover all 4 of those. What we're going to do is we're going to hit the ball 3 times and then divide by 3 to get a median value. The reason we do that is because you'll never hit the same shot twice and get the same distance. So what you need to do is get that median value so you get sort of an average of, and you'll get a better idea of what's going on. I recommend you do this at home. I recommend you get your driver, you come to this fairway here, make sure you have low winds, and you get your driver and you do the 4 settings that I'm going to show you today, and you figure out which one works best for you and your ball and club combinations. Alright, so like I said, flat is when I start a game up and I'm rolling out and ready to hit the ball. The game sets your ball to 0 spin basically. And if you look at it and you open up your thing here, you can see this line, this dotted line, that means flat, and you can get more spin, less spin, or you can leave it flat. I'm going to leave it flat. We're going to hit it. Now, the only time you really should hit a flat ball is you're in a hurry, you're on the last 3 holes of the clash and you got 2 minutes left. Yeah, I ain't got time to mess around with spin on my ball, so I'm just going to hit it flat. Don't worry, hitting the ball flat will still get you some pretty good distance, and it's a pretty neutral ball. So I don't expect to get the worst values out of a flat ball. And we'll cover that a little bit more later, but let's go ahead and hit 3 times, see what happens. Okay, and don't expect me to ding the ball, that's just not how I roll. So we hit that one at 332. Drive. So let's go ahead and hit 2 more.
That's a huge drive.
That was a long one, 340. Like I said, you can get some good long balls with a flat spin. Trust me. But you should have a purpose when you drive, and the spin on your ball should have a purpose behind it. Flat spin really has no purpose. Just other than I ain't got no time. 333. Alright, so I would say on average there, probably about 336. So 336, not bad. Alright. The next one we're gonna cover is the full backspin. That's when you take this little dot and you pull it all the way down. That's called full backspin. You may not get the longest distance with full backspin, but what I love about the full backspin, I use it a lot when I drive, is that it doesn't roll out on you, and especially when you're playing something like St. Andrews or Royal St. George, you have less chance of hitting one of those bumps and rolling off into the rough when you have that full backspin, because it'll stop the ball. It actually, I think, from tee to landing area is the longest, but it doesn't roll out, so it doesn't go in the long run. It doesn't go as far sometimes. So let's just try 3 of those. Ooh, dang that! That might be long.
That's a
332.
huge drive.
Even with a ding, right? It's not as long as our other ones are comparable. Do that again. Hold that a little.
That's a huge drive.
Took some distance off of it. 330. And as you notice, though, when that ball hits, it stops. That's great. I like that. Another ding. I don't know. I tend to love playing, even though it doesn't go as far, the full backspin drive. Just
that's a huge drive.
336. I can control it a lot better. So I'd say that's probably about 333 average. So, you know, even a flat ball goes about 3 yards further on this particular course, anyway. Under these conditions, like I said, conditions really drive what kind of spin you put on your ball, not just distance. If I'm playing into a heavy wind, I like to use this next one, which is full top spin. That's where I just take that spin thing and I push it all the way to the top. All right, so I can go in here and I'm putting less spin on the ball, full top spin. And the less spin on the ball, when you hit it into the wind, it won't stop the ball and it'll let it roll out. So from tee to green, I think it's the shortest that you can do, but it rolls out more. So it may not, under these conditions, may not go as far, but under heavy wind conditions that are in your face, the ball's not going to go very far anyway. So putting that top spin on and it rolls out more helps you, I think. It's my theory. And as you can see,
that's a huge drive.
323 was the lowest I hit so far. Like I said, it doesn't 323 doesn't go as far, but it rolls further, and we'll do it a couple more times so you can see that ball, once it hit, it keeps on rolling. So when you're trying to get that ball to roll out, that top spin is the ball to hit. Watch that ball roll. Look at it roll out.
That's
if you remember back when I was doing that full backspin, that ball didn't roll out like that. And I was talking, so I lost the distance on that. We'll do it 2 more times. Oh, Pete, pay attention, focus. All right, here we go.
That's a huge drive.
334. That actually went pretty far. Full top spin. and 320. On average, I'm gonna have to do math here. $325. So that's pretty low. All right, so now we're going to do our final one, which I think is the longest. So drum roll, please. All right, so we get to this and we put 4 clicks down. And you get, you know, I call it the 4 click down. I can call it what you want. And you hit this, and it seems to be the longest setting for me to get my drive to go long.
That's a huge drive.
339, like I said, that's probably the longest I've hit so far. Maybe not the longest, but close to it. There's a little pull.
That's a huge drive.
340. When you hit big pulls or big pushes, that really affects the distance.
That's a huge drive.
So I'm not going to count that one. Yeah, that's pretty close to the ding mark.
That's a huge drive.
Okay, 334. Let's do math on that too, jeez. All right, 338. So it's on average probably about 2 yards longer than just the flat. And the top spin, for me anyway, under these conditions, is the shortest distance. The full backspin is maybe not as long as flat or the 4 clicks, but in my opinion, you can control it better. Where the top spin, if I'm hitting into a headwind, I would probably use the top spin if I want to go further. And flat, I would use the flat spin if I'm in a hurry. And if I'm trying to hit it long, I'll do the 4 clicks. So there's the 4 types of spin to put on your ball to affect your driving distance and driving performance. And I hope you get something out of that. I would recommend not look at what I did and my distances and stuff, but use your own club and ball combination. Get out here maybe on the second hole of Pebble Beach where you got a nice long driving area and that's still relatively flat. Get yourself you know, into some low wind conditions. That'll help you. So you don't have the wind affecting your ball as much, so you can get a better feel for it. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the June tip of the month. Hope you have a good June. Hope you, if you're playing in the World Cup, good luck to you. But please lose to blood and fire, and have a great day. This is Straight Up Green.